We gonna go?
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Fame, look, we know your type, afraid of a fade. You ashamed when I said, shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage, the change in the...
Me too.
Talk about
I just gonna get the DJ shit out the way. Okay, how I
your
feel
DJ
about
nomination.
how I feel about the DJ shit. I feel like I definitely deserve a spot to be nominated for sure. You know what I mean? I've been very consistent over the past year, but I've been very consistent over the past 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been lit for like 9 summers or some shit. So
DJ
I feel like
Mustard
if
shit?
it, huh?
Some DJ Mustard shit.
Yeah, 9 summers for real. I'm on summer number 10. So, like, big hookah. Like, I feel like if it was some award show for like the past 5, 6 years, I would have took that. You know what I'm saying? I would have took that every time. I just feel like now, that carbon right now. I just feel like now, like that shit go to somebody else. And y'all know who I think it should go to.
You wanna
know.
speak your mind on that? Or you gonna keep
DJ
it to-
Slim.
Okay. Hey man,
DJ Slim.
I don't know how far you be wanting to go sometime, bro.
Huh?
I said I don't mean knowing how far you be wanting to go
Oh,
sometime.
that ain't nothing. DJ, I said it. I said it on, you know what I'm saying? That's my family.
Oh yeah. For
DJ
sure.
Slim. For sure.
Sure.
And then shit, how I feel about it, that's what I want. I want this.
Oh yeah, so we had got nominated for the podcast of the year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for real, I'm out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Urban Media Network.
Oh, God, I can't wait to do it.
Yeah. I can't wait to
I
shout them
can't
out.
wait to do it.
I'm like,
I
well,
can't
shout out,
wait to say-
shout out Urban Media
I
Network.
can't wait. But really, you know, I can't wait to do it.
All this wouldn't be possible for Jay Sims. I remember that meeting at BJ's.
Perry on them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I had seen him. I seen him popping his shit. Talking about he got multiple shows and he monetized and all that other bullshit. And I just was like, I wouldn't expect anything less, Perry. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Perry gonna Perry.
Yeah, Perry gonna Perry.
But when that shit first, like when the shit like ideas first came out, niggas were already on that shit. Like, let's separate DJ and promoters and hosts from. I'm like, oh my god, it's not deep, bro.
Nah, it is that deep. They tried to put promoters and hosts together, which that shit don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you got promoters who don't host. So you got to separate that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got different promoters, like you can say, like Hustle Man promoter, pick up promoter. They ain't really no host for real. You know what I'm saying? Shonda Dunn, you know what I'm saying? You might be you a host / promoter, Vero host / promoter. Everybody ain't though. You know what I mean? So they had to separate that shit.
But yeah, I was like, when I seen that shit right there, I was like, that felt pretty good, man. Being that knowledge for what we do
For sure.
on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, we're the best podcast out this bitch for real.
That's just that on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I truly feel that. Strong. I'm talking about strong with it.
My mama and them already bought tickets and everything.
Hey,
Already. Hell
yeah, my mama like, congratulations, you know I'm proud of you.
yeah. I was like, damn, they just dropped the ticket today. You know we got tickets, like,
Yeah,
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then on that.
My boy went 5.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
All right.
My brother. Yeah.
It's
It's all good.
man. Tico?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, man. I know Partner V. I ain't never met you before.
Hey, yeah, man.
What's up with him, my dog?
Man, you not that cash me up?
Yeah, I know that cash. Pretty decent, man. My little brother took me down there and shit. You know, my brother and my sister, we sat over there for a minute. Our pop's dead, so we got to keep our bond strong. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, you know, we just vibe.
Hey man, welcome to Spade podcast. I am your host, Tico. Find me on Instagram at T_code29, man.
Hey man, one time the kid, we just jump right in there. One time as a kid, man, your partner, my partner, everybody partner, DJ Partner V. Make sure you follow my IG. It's Partner24, POTNADEM 24. Make sure you follow the gang as well. Spade,
Pod.
POD.
Yes, sir. While you at it, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, A Spade Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And while you at it, make sure y'all send those donations in to our Cash App, $ A Spade Podcast. And then, merch site is still active. You feel me? We got the merch site up, still going strong. Order the truckers, shirts, you know what I'm saying? The ski masks, all that. And then we got a new collab coming. So crazy. So crazy. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that, dropping real soon. And then you want to send something to us, tap in with our mailboxes right there. I don't even know. I can't even remember all the numbers and
I'll
stuff.
put it right there.
Yep. Bing.
Yeah.
But my brother,
What up, bro?
how you feeling?
Hey man, I'm feeling all right today. Last night was a long one. The weekend was long. I'm feeling all right today though.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling really excited about today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling, my boy?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. I had to make sure I got my rest in, man. I had to make sure I be very prepared for this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But my weekend was cool, man. I'm going to tell you a funny story, though.
Scream at me.
Man, I was going to pull up on you Friday night, right?
Uh-huh.
So, I already got my clothes laid out and everything, right? I said, bro, at 8 o'clock, I said, yeah, I'm going to take me like a 2-hour nap. But when I woke up, it was 3 o'clock.
Over with.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, God had wanted me to get that rest in, man. He didn't want me to step out, so yeah, that was my story. And then what it was, Saturday night, I really had hopped around Saturday night, though.
For sure.
For sure, really
Tapped
did.
in last night. Yep.
Yeah, I had went to that tiki bar inside the downtown grill, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was player. But the funny story, dog, when I walked through the door, we waiting and whatnot. These white dudes just got up from the bar and walked straight past me outside the door, and all thing you start hearing was just splatting all on the concrete. Yeah, he went in. But hey, man, no further ado, man. We have a very special guest. You know what I'm saying? This love of the day. You feel me? A hard worker, an innovative, a trendsetter. Like, I don't think no one got a story like his story, to be honest with you.
A rare individual.
Yeah.
Mr. Put you in the room with him.
That's what's up.
Mr.
Yeah, put you in the room with him. Yeah.
Mr. Squash the Beef.
Yeah. Mr. Connect the Dots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nickname Elmer, cause I'm the glue.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's a new one. I ain't heard that one.
Yeah.
So who we got, my guy?
We got Carbon 15 in the building.
What's up?
Yeah.
So how you feeling?
I'm alright, man. It's a good Sunday, man. Just hung out with my brother and my sister, man. Just hanging out, man. You know what I mean? Living life, man. Enjoying every day, man. The big yard wake you up, man. It's a blessing,
Yes.
So my boy Partner V called me. He said, bro, you free Sunday? This is Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm free Sunday for you, Partner V. Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I want to know, how did you all met?
Me and Partner V?
Yeah.
How did I meet Partner V? Let me think. How did I meet Partner V? I think someone, I called one of my guys down here, and I was like, so who the new guy down there? They said, you need to get with Partner V. He the new guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was Ray 478 or Billy Slum. I think it was Billy Slum.
It could have been that. It could have been
I think it was Billy Slum.
It could have
I
been
think it
either
was
one.
Billy Slum.
But when
I
you were
think it was
working,
Billy
I
Slum.
think when you were working, one time you were working Brother Haitian and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Around that
yeah.
time,
That's
you know.
where it really came from. Five Chief.
Five Chief.
And Brother Haitian.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where it got from. But Billy Slum always tell me, like, Partner V building a brand down there, bro. He got something going on, man. I said, that's dope, man. And then that's what further took it to the next level. But yeah, that's how I first met Partner V, through Five Chief and his artist from, where Brother Haitian from?
One around.
I think he's from Warner Robins or whatnot. He's a talented kid, man. It's so many talented people out here, but it's just like man, you gotta break the algorithm nowadays, and we don't even know. A lot of people don't understand what the algorithm is. So, yeah, it's a lot of talent tucked in these pockets in these country towns, but they don't get the just due that they deserve. But yeah, that's how I met him.
I want to ask you a question about that. You were saying it's a lot of talent tucked in. Um, so you've been in the music industry for I'm like 20 years, right? Going on.
2004. No, I think it may have been '03 that we dropped the Mud Hole dropped the first Gangsta Grill classic. I gotta remember that. I think it was 2003. So, well, yeah, it'd be 20 years in 2023. Yeah, yeah.
So the mud you that with what Lock Dog and all them
Lock
was.
Dog was in GHWP. He
GHWP.
was a part. We was all family.
Okay.
The Mud Hole was all family. Yeah, Lock Dog was the OG. He was doing it before the people in my neighborhood. We created the Mud Hole coming from Bloomfield.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we joined forces with Lock Dog. Lock Dog been doing it. Lock Dog is the one. You know what I mean? He opened up the door. He made people from my hood want to rap. You know what I mean? Yeah, he one of the guys. So Lock Dog had GHWP, Gangsters, Hustlers, Pimps, and Players. And once we connected with them, one of my partners, he created the Mud Hole Productions, and that housed a lot of people. You know, a lot of people from all this a new version. Billy Slum, Wolf. Seeing the producer, OG64, Shay, So Sick Shay. It's so many people that came from up under that. You know what I mean? That umbrella, and then we put it all together, and we did a Gangsta Grills project. If I'm not mistaken, we probably did the after Jesus. We was the next ones did a Gangsta Grills out of Macon. Yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
So why do you think it's like it's so hard for artists from around here to break that ceiling, that bubble, to get real mainstream exposure?
Because a lot of people they think they need a cosign. They think they need somebody to get them to the next level. If they just was to stay focused and go hard and continuously do rapper stuff, music stuff, and keep building your brand and keep doing stuff to create a fan base, you can get there. But a lot of people, they just get discouraged from this town. You know what I mean? They get discouraged and it's over with. They just go back to their regular stuff. People just got to stay focused and stay at it. Keep coming up, keep building. Because, you know, the game changing. It ain't like how it was 20 years ago now.
For sure.
You can come up easily on the internet now. You just got to have a consistent pace and beat the algorithm. And the algorithm is really just what you do. You know what I mean? Like y'all podcast, for example. Y'all can create y'all own. Y'all are creating y'all own algorithm right now. You just got to keep posting, keep building, keep dropping content, and it's gonna crack the social media algorithm. But you're building your own algorithm at the same time. So it's just about just being consistent. And I just think a lot of people down here, they just, you know, they feel like, man, I hit the ceiling. Who can I get to come co-sign me or come take me up out? But you just got to stay down because the talent is here. It's a lot of talented people down here in this town, man. So, you know, I think the main thing is people just got to just stay focused and stay on their grind and don't give up. You know, we got a few examples of people that make it. You know what I mean? Then we got one example of a person that really, really made it, but certain people don't send the ladder back down too. You know what I mean? You got to send the ladder back down if you want people to come up to be on your level. You want to, turn more people on and do what they say in the Bible. If you're blessed with certain things, you're supposed to turn more people on with that same thing. So that's another reason too. Greed. People got to stay focused, and then when you do get those pulls and those conversations, like he just said, I'm gonna put you in the room with somebody. I'm not holding no information. If I got it, I'm gonna share it. You know what I mean?
So did you always been like that, or you had to develop that? Like,
No, I always been like that. I always been a people person. I played football. We went to football camps. It was just always a brotherhood. Then I got family. That's what it is. You look out for your people. If somebody is your partner, you really kick it with them. They what you got, they got. You know? And I was raised that way. Raised that way. I was born around the rich.
Yeah, cause I see some people, they'll start doing it once they get hit, instead of just doing it off first instinct.
Nah, I've been doing it. That's why that's why it tripped me out when I did get hit. You know what I mean? So when I did have to feel like, dang, that's what it's like. So it's not, this loyalty is not, your version of loyalty ain't the same as my version of loyalty. They go Five Chief right there. We talked him up. Ain't that something?
That hard.
Goddamn, Fire Chief, you gonna live forever, Fire Chief. You gonna live forever. I just said your name, brother. Yeah.
That hard.
But what we just saying?
Like you
That the
talking about
information.
loyalty.
The information loyalty. When
Yeah.
you find out that dang, the loyalty don't weigh the same, your loyalty different than my loyalty, but really loyalty means the same thing. But everybody loyalty and real ain't the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's shocking when you get hit, when you doing everything you supposed to do, you standing up, you keeping everything 100 as they say. That really don't mean nothing nowadays. You got to be real to yourself. You got to do what's right for yourself. And I wish I would have knew that more than the brotherhood of things, because you take, I got to keep it real, or I got to do this. You take it to heart. When the other person or certain people, they playing chess or they moving how they want to move. So, yeah, it's a dangerous game. A lot of people start, like you said, they get hit with it. They feel the unloyalty, and then they want to start walking the straight and narrow. Nah, you got to walk the straight and narrow through and through, even when you get hit. Like I went through some stuff. I still haven't wavered. You still don't see me talking about it or in my feelings. I'm just going. You know what I mean? For me. I ain't got no now.
Oh yeah, I got you. So what is your job title?
My job title, you know, people always say a jack of all trades is a master of none, but they don't know it don't stop there. You know, it's still, at least you know something. You know one thing, you know something. It's better than being a master of none. You know what I mean? So when it comes to my title, I'm a social entrepreneur, man. I get it done. You know what I mean? So I do management, I do brand deals. I can do whatever the industry entails. You know what I mean? So it's whatever for me.
If you the pop
I
out.
never had this one, man. I like to stick to the regular, man. I don't know what blue champagne gonna taste like. No disrespect to Rose, cause he's a hustler.
So
But I'm gonna stick to the regular one,
you
bro.
don't want to pop this one either?
We can pop this one.
Okay,
I'm with
okay,
that one,
okay,
but I don't
okay,
want.
okay.
I don't know, bro. It's just like the vaccine, bro. I'm not putting that shit in me. I don't know what turned it blue. I don't know. And I like blue, but I'm just saying I'm gonna pass on that one.
Damn, I was trying to match your outfit. Damn, I
Yeah,
done
they
fucked
cool.
up.
It can stay right here in the shop, but I don't want to drink it though. I do not want to drink it. But damn, what was on?
Oh, your job title.
Oh yeah. So I do management. I do brand deals. I do business deals. I put people with people. What's that called? I don't know all the technical terms,
You a
but
dot connector?
yeah, I'm a connect the dots, man. I told you my middle name Elmer. Yeah, Elmer's glue.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I can pop this one with you now. I'll pop that one with you all day long.
All right,
Man, you don't
flowers
bullshit.
right there.
You don't bullshit.
Play. You don't play.
Yeah, I've been popping a few bottles, man, in my time. And then you don't supposed to pour it slow. You're supposed to go ahead and pour it and get your stuff in there, and then when it come down, it'll come down to you. Y'all get some of this?
Okay.
So, appreciate y'all, boy, man.
Come on.
A Spade podcast. This is where I'm at right now.
For sure. But like one of your job titles, you definitely like a A&R, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about A&R. Yeah, I do that too. I forgot about it too. And everybody say, man, so what is an A&R? A&R basically tell you if you got trash music or good music. And then they go out and put relationships together. You know what I mean? They bring you producers, they bring you writers, they bring you songs. You know, yeah, I do that too. That's one of my hats as well.
All right, so with that, I feel like with that job title, you gotta be super honest.
Yeah, you cannot.
So how many? I ain't gonna say dreams you done crushed, but how many hearts you done broke with
Man,
that?
you know, I it's hard, man. That's why my brand, I created it, the Rare Individual Collective, because it's hard to tell. It's hard for people to take the truth. You know what I mean? But I'm a truth speaker. You know what I mean? I got to speak the truth, and I can't say how many people, but I'm gonna tell the truth. You know what I mean? When it comes to the music, you know, that's how I got my name. That's how I got, people respect my ear. You know, for being honest about it.
So my question, have it ever been a situation where you were like, man, this ain't it, and then it ended up being it?
Or you was always right?
Nah, I ain't always right, but let me think. I would say it musically wise, Nah, I really can't say that. You know what I mean? Because I really don't go hard. I go for what I know is gonna work. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of stuff musically that goes up and sonically it changes, but I've always said this is it. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm thinking I'm going in my head. Nah, I feel like yeah, people should listen more. If they listen more, they'll be in better situations. You know what I mean? Seriously, when it comes to the music and putting sequencing albums and stuff, because I've been a part of the process where we'll put an album together 1 through 16, and then when the album comes out, 16 is number 5 and this is number that. Nothing is the same. So it's like I wish you would have listened to me, and I wish you would have shot these videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go for now. I've been pretty much. I can't remember a time where I was too off about music or a song, even with the younger guys that I work with. Now I may be wrong about how they present themselves or how they come across, because you know I'm a laid back person. You know I'm an old school cat, so I ain't with all the extra young social media stuff and you know being extra out. You know doing shit for clout. But a lot of these young kids or what's going on now, they'll talk about all their business on Instagram.
Yeah.
I just ain't never been with that.
Right.
So I'll be like, nah, bro, that ain't the move. And then they'll come back, see, boy, look, I just went viral. Or, you know what I mean? Or they just called me for this. And I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. Now, I'll be wrong for that. But when it comes to the music and stuff, now I think I've been pretty much on point with the music.
Just for the people that might not know, what the list of artists that you have work with the top 5?
Top 5, well, of course, Jeezy. He's the first person that I got my platinum plaques with. And then before that, Mudhole, all my guys down here in Macon, like I love all of them. They go hard, all of them. And then Boosie, he's a hustler. He's a hustler and he has a work ethic like no other. My man Young Buck, minus all the extracurricular activities. Young Buck, he's a monster. BG, the great BG, Hot Boy, Free BG. He's one of those ones. A lot of these new kids, my guy Spody, he's locked up. Free Spody, he's a good guy. Of course, for my man Drip, Future. I did some business with Future.
That with one song or multiple?
Well, Future and my guy, they got a couple records together. You know what I mean? And we shot videos and 2 or 3 videos together. So top 5, it's kind of hard for me to say because I fuck with all of my guys. You know what I mean? But that's a list of some of the people I did close business deals with. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen on one interview you were saying you were just you were part of the deal with Freaky with the single deal.
Yeah,
with
Interscope
yeah,
Records. Yeah. We did a deal. We put out Drip Set in 2017 of July, and Interscope was calling in August, and they closed the deal probably October, November. But we never just went public with that because we just pushed the record and did what we did. We were looking for. That's when I realized that these labels, no disrespect to them, and if you got something going, they can jump in on your wave. You know what I mean? In certain instances. But if they don't understand what's going on, they'll jump on your wave and then they're just, it's a tax write-off to them. You know what I mean? Because like we had one of the most growing records in the southeastern region. We signed the deal with them. They didn't upstream the record. It just sat there. You know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, Future didn't like how it was going, so he sent his team in and he got him out. We moved on from that situation.
Wow.
Yeah, Future really did. He stood up on that. Said, nah, this ain't working right, man. Get my man out of there. We'll go back independent. And we got out of there and we moved on. And he just been grinding, dropping singles and videos, building the fan base like I was talking about earlier. Build a fan base, man.
So like for an artist to really like jump in the game with a smash like that, you think it's extra pressure on him to try to achieve that, or how do you explain to him just keep working? He gonna shoot up one
Freaky
day.
been working for a while though.
Yeah, he been working for a while, and I think that he was a part of the Unos before that. And I think when you hit with a record like that, sometimes it hinders you because people like, oh, well, he got everything in the game. He got a Future song, he got a video with him, so it's like they thinking like sometimes it hinders you, sometimes it's a good look. You know what I mean? It just depends on what that artist does with it. You know what I mean? He took it and he ran with it. You know what I mean? Like, he got known. A lot of people know him about that. You know, a lot of people took what he was doing, that drip set and dripping and all this, and they took it and they ran with it. They flipped it and they ran with it their way. I ain't gonna put no names on it, but yeah, definitely happened.
Okay. Like to me, man, it seemed like you like spend a lot of time in the studio with a lot of artists, cause like I done heard Carbon 15, Carbon 15. I'm thinking the whole time they talking about guns, but they talking about
Yeah.
Carbon 15. Like I
Yeah.
think I even heard Rich Homie say your name.
Yeah,
You know
Rich
what I'm saying?
Homie, that's my boy. That's my boy. People don't know. I introduced Rich Homie in YG. I made my nigga. I
Word.
made that song. I took him YG and DJ Mustard was in the B room 995 B room at Patchwork working, and I was telling YG because at the time YG had came over and we were doing we were doing we were helping him with his album. Jeezy was executive producing his album,
He was
but I
signed
was
with
doing
them.
all the work. So
Okay.
I I was moving around. I was like, yo, you gotta meet Rich Homie Quan. He's about to take over. He's about to do what he do. He's about to take over. And it took me a couple of those days, but I finally got him in there, and I let him work. I left out. I came back maybe a couple hours later, and they had my nigga. And after that, I went to the studio with him a couple of times. I think he was doing the Still Going In project, and that's where you hear him say 1-5, what it do? Because we sitting in the studio, he going through records, and he playing me records. I'm like, man, this is it right here. I love this song. So you like it like that? I'm like, I like it like that. And then he ended up putting my name on the front of the record. People still call me to the day and like, man, is he talking about you on this song? I'm like, yeah, that's my boy, Rich Homie Quan. Shout out to my boy Quan. He back on his grind too. He never left, but you know, sometimes you know people take a step back just to see what's going on. Like he still was getting money and doing shows, but he just wasn't as prevalent, you know, in the algorithms of what they call it. You know what I mean? What's going on? But yeah, Rich Homie Quan, 2 Chainz, rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh, Trouble, rest in peace, Trouble. It was a diss record, but he said my name. He spoke on me. It's a lot
When
of
they were
people.
going, him and Jesus going back and forth.
Yeah. I ended up in the middle of that too. You know what I mean? Because when you're in the middle of, when you're the liaison or the buffer, or when you're the person that everybody knows, sometimes you catch a few strays. You know what I mean? And in that situation, I caught a stray. But after that, you know, me and Trouble, we ended up patching that up, and he, you know, like, their loyalty was for them and their movement, so he had to ride with his crew. You know what I mean? But after that, we got cool. We pieced it up, and you know we moved on. You know what I mean? But yeah, you catch a few strays, and I caught it. We was in the middle of a lot of stuff back then, man.
Hey, I want to talk about, okay, we were talking about like my nigga and everything, and how the story of like Jesus had pushed it to drop it on Memorial Day weekend. So I want to hear about them stories of y'all like in Miami and all that.
Man, Miami. Jeezy and Rick Ross beef started because of Miami.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we was walking down the street.
Walking through the
We were walking down through the street, and the camera dude, Picture Perfect, my dog, Picture Perfect. What up, Picture Perfect? Picture Perfect asked Jeezy, like, yo, Jeezy, what you think about the Ross and the Jeezy? The Ross and the 50 Cent beef. He was like, shit, I don't. That's a Jeezy simple word. He was like, shit, I don't. It is what it is, or something like that. But it was no ill intentions to it. But somehow when it got over to the other side, it turned into a whole opposite situation, and now here it is. You know what I mean? And it just went from there.
Damn.
But yeah, Miami, those were some wild nights, man. 2009, the biggest movie ever. We were down there going crazy. It was the Gansevoort Hotel then, but it's a different name now. I forgot the name of it now. But yeah, those Miami nights, man, it was wild. I seen Trick. That's the first time I ever seen a rapper with a live band. Seen Trick Daddy play at the Mansion with a live band in Miami. It's crazy. Yeah, those Miami nights was still going crazy. I just was there for Rolling Loud a few months back. I seen Kendrick Lamar and Kodak Black up live and in person, man. That Kodak Black, my favorite rapper
Word.
out of the new generation.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Kodak Black, my favorite rapper out of the new generation because he got substance. He be on the young nigga shit, but he still got substance.
When you
though.
listen.
He still got substance. He deep, and he got so many flows. Damn, Kodak Black got so many flows, bro. He deep, bro. He my favorite young rapper, man. Of this new generation. he live on social media too. Everything he feel, he put it on social media. Like
Yeah.
these young niggas a trip, man.
Yeah. So about you adapting to the new way of things, do like that make you even more just want to stand far back away from the spotlight?
Yeah, I like being behind the scenes, man. You know, I never had a social media, Twitter page, Instagram, or none of that when I was behind the field, behind Jeezy calling the plays, because I was pushing that. I ran his Twitter, I ran his Instagram. You know what I mean? People didn't know that. They were talking to me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And then after it grew on, it got bigger. I connected him with Karen Silver, and she started running the situation. But yeah,
Karen Silver, she don't work with a lot of people.
yeah, she worked with a lot of people, man.
Like the people that I was like most definitely a fan of, like the YGs, the Nips, and the Jeezys and stuff.
Karen Silver, she got a deep track record.
Yeah,
She been
Meek,
running.
you know.
Meek. Before that, she was working with Cam. She got a deep track record. Karen Silver. She knows what she does when it comes to media and putting a spotlight on the artists who been working and grinding. I give her that. But yeah.
So how you know how important relationships?
Yeah, relationships are worth more than money. Relationships are worth more than gold. Relationship, man. I mean, to be honest, I'm running off of relationships. All this stuff that I can pull and get done is off of my relationships. You know what I mean? That's why I never really put my true feelings out there about, you know what I mean? Because it's just, wow. You know what I mean? That shit ain't finna hinder me from getting no money. Cool, it is what it is. You over there, I'm over here. Let's go forward. But then when you out of a sudden you hear your name in songs and shit, it's like, damn, bro, like.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm just going forward, man. They just let you know, man. 7 years, 8 years later, you ain't been around none of this, but your name's still in their music. What they let you know? Something that either they missing it or they like, man, goddamn, I need it's a cry for help. What is it? You know what I mean? I take it as a cry for help. Thing I do is hit my line. It gonna cost you $250 or two, or maybe a half a ticket, but hit my line, man.
So you just think it pride in a way.
Everybody know that.
But you know, I've been watching your interviews and stuff, and you never came off like hurt.
Bitter.
I appreciate that.
And
That's my goal too, not to be disgruntled.
yeah, because you were closer to him than the people that I see that making videos saying F him and stuff like that. Like for real, like you closer than you done made millions, close to millions with him. You know, platinum plaques and stuff. And the only thing they did just went to a show with him.
Yeah, that's a fact. And we made the millions. I didn't touch the millions,
Yeah.
but we made them. I got to keep it real with you now, A Spade podcast. I can't lie to you. We made them, but I didn't touch them. Yeah, man. That nigga was sitting on them like Mother Goose. But that's another conversation. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Hey, you was responsible for Freddie Gibbs too, right?
Yeah, I signed Freddie Gibbs to
he
the
fought.
third.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleep, but he fought Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs, that's my man.
Yeah.
And new project sold separately, coming out September 30th. Man, he got fucking Moneybagg Yo. He got so many people on this album, man. He got Offset on the album. He got fucking damn, man, that nigga got so many people on this album. It don't make no damn sense, man.
Man, that Alfredo is a classic.
Oh yeah, Alfredo was dope. That's when people started realizing, but he been hard
That's
though.
the Grammy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he got nominated for the Grammy.
Well, twice with Bandana, I think he got nominated for.
Nah, I don't think Bandana got. I think it was this one. It was Alfredo. That's the one that got nominated. Bandana didn't get. I don't think he did, but maybe he 2-time Grammy nominated.
Yeah, this one they on top of that zero or some shit, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it. I don't know. Maybe it is. I got it. I'm not sure. But that's another one of my guys. I ain't put him in. Freddie Gibbs. That's one of my guys. Yeah, that's one of my guys. Like that's the first call answer. I call him. He pick up on the first ring.
Okay.
Like damn, how you know? Damn, bro, this shit ain't even finished ringing, bro. It's my guy right there, Freddie Gibbs, man. He's on his way, man. Like I said, he about to drop a new project, sold separately. September the 30th coming up. What's that? Next Friday or something? He got records on there. Y'all gotta check him out. His new single "Too Much" out now. Him and Moneybagg Yo.
So
Video and all.
why don't you think it took him 2 years to drop this project? after the success of Alfredo.
Because he was getting money from Alfredo.
I'm talking about the merch drops, and now it's just
He
so
was getting
hard.
money. He's been touring. Then he been on TV. He been in movies. He had a movie drop
For
down
sure.
with the King.
Yeah.
He been on 2 TV shows, NBC. He been on the 50 Cent show, Force. So he been grinding. So, but he been working the entire time. This I truly believe this album gonna put him up. You gonna know about him after this album when it come out.
I mean, I know about him.
I know,
I'm
but
just sleep a little bit.
you gonna wake up. You gonna wake up. You gonna wake up off of this album. I'm telling you, he got some records on that, man. I like the record with him and Moneybagg Yo. It's out right now too much, but the record with Offset is crazy. The record with Scarface is crazy. Yeah, he got Scarface. He brought the only rapper I know that can get Scarface to do something. Scarface been turning down money
to
for
rap
5
right now.
years straight.
Yeah,
You hear me?
yeah.
He ain't doing no song. He did one for Gangsta Gibbs though. It's hard too, called Decoded. Yeah, the whole album is dope. Man.
And then his freestyles be memorable every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one he just did with Funk Flex.
I got to see the actual song. The actual freestyle was gonna be a song, but they was like, it's better to right now. It's better to give them the content. I can drop a song, but let me give them the content of me flowing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's a song. It's actually like a freestyle. Like he was just gonna drop a mixtape, him and Who Kid, but he was like, I think this gonna kill him even more. And see how you just were talking about that freestyle? It's working, Gibbs. You smart man.
Okay.
Because that's what he said. He was like, I'm going to do a tape. Then he said, you know what? I ain't going to do the tape. I'm just going to drop all the freestyles when I go do my radio runs. I'm like, damn, that's hard. Because people going to be talking about it.
Yeah. And then you already know that was the right platform for him to do that on. Though.
Yeah, for him. Everybody can't get the Funk Flex.
Right.
So, you know.
So like, yeah, you very versatile because like I look at Freddie Gibbs as a real lyricist, and then you got your flow rappers that know how to catch a flow.
Swag rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what my boy Drip is. He freaky, little freaky. He out of Atlanta. Like he can catch a beat. He can just kick it, and it comes to him so easily. You know what I mean? Like, and that's another kid. You can hear. You pay attention to the music. A lot of rappers be dropping his name. Future, Uzi. You know what I mean? They just be dropping his name because if they speaking your name, you got to really be him in that area. You know what I mean? The world may have not caught up yet, but it's no way Future don't have to say this man's name on the song. You know what I mean? Just like he just said, what he said? I'm just a ghetto boy like Peasy. He didn't have to say that.
For sure.
He said that because those boys doing what they do and they respect the areas. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at it. That's how you gotta look at it, man.
Oh, so all right. So since you said you've been rolling with Jesus for a amount of time, you done spent quite a bit of time in Detroit, right?
Yeah, I've been in Detroit. Yeah, I got got quite a few. I just left Detroit at a YouTube event up there with my man Wallow. Wallow, he's a cultural advisor to YouTube. So they got this new shit called YouTube Shorts. So they going into the inner cities and showing these kids how to get the money, how to do what artists like Fredo Bang or artists like Lil Baby, what they're doing to utilize YouTube and YouTube Shorts and everything that they have on their platform. It's pretty dope. I'm trying to get them down here to Macon so I can show my people what's going on. You know what I mean? But they corporate. They ain't coming with a lot of gangster shit going on there. So I'm working on it. All
right. So what advice that you can give to the people about what you done heard about the shorts and YouTube and everything?
You got to use it. You got to use YouTube like you use Instagram or TikTok. YouTube is the bigger platform and content is king. You got to use it. You got to go in. You got to create your YouTube shorts. And you got to give them a piece of what you're really trying to see. And then you come back and put the actual footage or what you're trying to give them, what you want them to see. Or like, let's say you got a video or like this podcast. I should be going crazy on YouTube Shorts. Like you should make a short. Somebody should create a little 30-second short of us talking about this. And then you put it up. And you just give them teasers. And then at the end, for the interview here. And you just trying to push more people back to what you want them to see. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I think named DJ Ghost, whatever, he be like doing commentary on certain videos and certain rappers and stuff like that. He said the shorts really kill the attention hours on your YouTube page.
I mean, everybody got their own opinion. You know what I mean? Everybody got their opinion about certain stuff. It just depends. You have to it's a way, it's a rhythm, it's an organization. The way you have to put everything together, you have to organize it, and if you do it the right way, it's just gonna bring more people back to your platform. At the end of the day,
Okay.
you know.
So you just name drop again. Like you name dropping so many names. You said Wallow,
Yeah, Wallow,
267, right?
my man.
So how you had built a relationship with him? How did y'all
I knew Gilly beforehand. I knew Gilly from his Cash Money days
While Wallow was locked up.
when Wallow was locked up. I didn't know Wallow. I met Wallow 5 years ago when he got out of prison, but I knew Gilly. Me and Gilly knew each other, and I recently had put Gilly and Boosie together. If you look it up, Boosie and Gilly have a record called "I'm the Man." I put that whole play together. Gilly was in Atlanta working with Tamba Hali, old basketball player, old NFL player, and Gilly was working. We reached out and we put the play together. I called Boosie. He was fresh out, and they put the play together. I'm the Man, and and when Wallow got out, I had been paying attention to him, just watching him. And one day he was down here in Atlanta, and I called Gilly, like, yo, Gilly, link me up with Wallow. He down here, dude from your city. He down here. He always be saying your name. And Gilly like, man, that's my little cousin, man. You know, Gilly old as hell. Gilly 46. He old as hell. So he was like, man, that's my little cousin, Carl. There ain't nothing. I'm gonna put you together. He go to the number, call him and tell him his big cousin gave you the phone number. And so I called him. He told me where he was at. I pulled up on Peter Street. This is the story he tell. If you ever see him talk about me, he'll tell the story. Like, we linked up on Peter Street. I went up to Peter Street. He was selling his shirts and shit. And we just chopped it up. I was like, what's up, man? Gil goddamn gave me your contact, this, whatnot. No, I called him. And he was like, all right, cool. I'm on Peter Street. Pull up on me. So I go to Peter Street, and we just ended up chopping it up. And he had this notebook on him, and he called it the Book of Life. All the shit that he had been writing that he was going to do, that he aspired to do when he got out of jail for 20 years. And he showed me, like, he was just going through, like, yeah, I'm going to do this, da-da-da-da. Call him, goddamn, I'm going to get me a podcast. I'm about to do this, that, and the third. I'm about to have my own shit. Like, he told me everything he was about to do. And I'm like, damn, man, you got a lot of energy, man. Like, you gonna be big. So I went to just giving them game. Shout out my man, Go to TV. You gonna be big. So I'm giving them the game. I'm telling them about what's going on in Atlanta. And I'm like, yeah, Atlanta is Atlanta, but don't get it twisted. Atlanta built off the cap too. And he was like, what you mean? I'm like, this is Atlanta. I'm like, no, it is Atlanta, but it's a lot of cap going on. 2 years later, he called me like, Carb, I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying now. Like, you right. Everything I told him before he got to where he is now, it came to fruition in some way, shape, or form, man. It's so many different situations he would call me and be like, Carb, right again. You were right again. Everything you said was right. Like, the biggest thing I've been telling him lately, I've been telling him Future the biggest. I've been telling him this about 3 or 4 years straight. Future the biggest, Wallow. Don't quit. I'm telling you, Future the biggest.
Yeah.
He was like, Carb, all right, I hear you. Man, that man been calling me the last 2 weeks like, bro, you ain't never lied, bro. Everything you said, bro, like, I'm telling you about Future the biggest. Don't go against him. I don't give a fuck what they say. They not making music like Future. Like, he touch you in every different genre of music. He touch it. And he when he get in there, he say exactly what's on his mind. Who you know tell a bit, oh, I hit her with no condom. Next day I made her take a plan B and sit on her way. And they love him for that shit. That man just ain't nothing like Future, man. Like, and so, but back to Wallow, like, he just called me recently a couple days ago. He was like, yo, man, that man Pluto crazy. Cause he seen a clip of Pluto and Pluto like, on Monday morning, she's yours. Friday and Saturday, I love her. He called me. He was like, man, Future is a fool, man. You ain't never lied, Carl. He is him. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Me and Wallow, we just got a good relationship, man. I just gave him the game of how he should move out here. Because he had a lot of different energy. I wish I could get up and make 10 posts a day and go crazy like Wallow. I'm like, I've seen too much. I'm like, oh, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Wallow, he's just like, I don't know. He's like the Energizer battery, man. The Energizer bunny. He just keep going and going and going, man. That man wake up 5, 6 o'clock, and I'm telling you, he posts 10 times a day on all the platforms. YouTube, Instagram, fucking Twitter. Like, that boy don't play, man. Wallow, shout out Wallow, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you putting me in the room with him too.
Oh yeah, I'ma
what
always
I'm
do
saying?
that. I'ma always do that. He came
That's
to
right.
Atlanta. I said, pull up, partner V. You backstage with me. Yeah,
sure.
not no regular C. Come on back here, man. Come on back
Yeah.
here, man. So yeah, I did that.
Oh yeah, that was a good look.
You was with him?
No.
Oh, okay. Who was with you?
Who with me?
Somebody was with you.
Perry, not
Mason,
Perry, but Mason.
Shout out
right.
Mason. He got in. Don't
Yeah.
feel bad.
Nah,
We
I had to
kicked
go to work.
it. We kicked it. We kicked it though. We kicked it though.
Nah, I had woke up that morning. He already hit my phone.
Yeah.
But he had made my day, man. I said, yeah.
I'm a man of my
Look,
word.
look, he
Yeah,
was
that
still, I
hard.
said he gonna love this.
Yeah.
He
I'm
gonna
a man of
love
my
this when he
word.
wake up.
Yep.
See what it was. See, partner V called and told me, "Hey, bro, all of them talking about you on the podcast." I said, "What?"
One thing
Because you
I'm
know
gonna
I
see
don't
you.
watch them until they come out, and sometimes I skip them. But you know, Wallow, he know I'm gonna support him regardless. I don't catch all of them, but you know that one I missed. He was like, "Man, they talking about you." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I'm finna send you the clip." So from that point on, I said, "Okay, partner V, I appreciate it. I owe you one." You know what I mean? So I don't never forget. I'm an elephant when it come to people who stand on business with me.
That's hard. That's hard. And then you just said early on, like you don't hold that shit close to you. You might well just go ahead and pass it along. And that's different though, cause we see so many people that hold it close to themselves and not want to share it. Like, hey man, I got another partner that fuck with you. Put them in the same room.
And they're gonna try to put a cap on you, trying to charge you for it. Like
Oh,
at the end of the day, like if you do something for somebody and they know you helped them, if they solid, they stand up, they rare individuals, they gonna break bread. You know what I mean? So I try not to focus on, getting money off of every little thing. You know what I mean? If I got something and I can help you, I'm gonna pass it on, man. You know?
Yeah.
I believe in that.
And you do that. You still send me shit, tap me in on like do what they got going on. I'm just putting the bug in your ear. You do that all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what I just told you about
For
something
sure,
recently.
for sure.
Yeah, like that's how I feel. Like if I got an opportunity, I'ma share it, man. I'm gonna give you the base right what they say. If you wanna cut me in on it, cool. If you don't, the big man seen what I did. That's how I look at it, man. It took me a long way to get like that publicly. You know what I mean? Because like publicly I'm always like that. But privately, I'm like, man, damn, man, these niggas ain't gonna never do right. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna never put that out. I ain't gonna never just let my right hand know what my left hand thinking. That's just how I was taught. You know what I mean? So I just hold that certain stuff back. But at the end of the day, people just, if you do something for somebody, man, at the end of the day, just do the right thing, man. Just do the right thing, man. Don't be greedy, man. Greed will fuck your shit up.
Can you give us a story of when that happened?
Man, I got so many instances of greed. Let me see. Okay, I know this guy. He was a big time rapper. He's still a big time rapper. And he had a group with him, and the group they were about to go on tour.
I know you talking about.
They were about to go on tour together, and goddamn, the big guy said, "You know what? I don't want to go on tour with him no more. I'm gonna just do my own thing." Now the big guy ain't really got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like if the big guy would have not been greedy and said, okay, I'm going to do it, give them this, we going to take this, and we going to move around, we going to make it work. If you would have not been greedy and want everything for yourself, you may still have a little life around here right now. You don't have to go and pull flamboyant stunts. You know what I mean? But that's it. You can't be greedy in this shit, man. You got to let everybody get in, man. If you, like Jay-Z, he the GOAT because everything he said, he did it. If every nigga in your clique is rich, then your clique is rugged. You feel what I'm saying? He told you what to do. Tupac said, rap for the bitches, the niggas gonna follow. Niggas do the exact opposite. They killing niggas in every song now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
niggas don't listen.
So
they
true.
giving you the game.
Yeah.
So, I think greed is the main thing, man. Like, don't be greedy. Look at Dame Dash. Like, he tried to take whole shit. Whole said, what? Shh, out of here, nigga.
Yeah.
Blocked him out. Now he on. Dan, I respect Dan. I fuck with him. But you got a little aggressive then. You got a little too greedy, my nigga. Stop being greedy. Get your money. Get what's yours. Get your just due. That's what I try to. I want my 20% or my 15%, whatever we negotiate. I don't want nothing more than that. A lot of these dudes be greedy as hell, man.
Yeah, I feel like if the big rapper would have took, I would say, the Ross blueprint, it would have last longer.
You know, all those guys came after us.
Mm.
We had all that first. You know what I
Right.
mean? But these guys a trip, man. Power and money make people flip out, man. If you haven't been built like that from the gate,
Mhm.
you're not going. You know, everybody ain't. You know, everybody don't know. How can I say it? Like when you get money, man, you supposed to look out for people. If you don't know, if you have never been in the Bible, or if you weren't raised around that type of shit, you won't know, and you think that you did this shit. Oh, I got this money. No, you didn't. Somebody put you in position to get that. So you know, at the end of the day, if you don't do right by that, you gon' what my boy said, you gonna slide down the razor blade sliding board into an alcohol river. You gonna be fucked up at the end of the day because you don't do what you're supposed to do with that shit, man. Greed, man. Don't be greedy, man.
Message. No, you're supposed
Message.
to do it, bro. You're supposed to do it.
Message. My bad, brother.
Nah, for real though. That's a real message, man. Don't be greedy, man.
Hey, so how did you come up with the well I know, but how did you explain to the people how you came up with rare individual?
Rare individual
Mm.
because of fake real people.
Fake real people.
Fake real people. They would tell that, you know, I've been in this industry, like you say, almost 20 years. And it's a lot of empty promises. It's a lot of people saying stuff in the moment to get what they want. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's it.
So how did you develop the clothing brand?
I wanted to have something for myself, man. You know what I mean? And like I told you, people can fake real so good now. You know what I mean? Like you, for example, like not saying that's you, but you could have on a persona.
Mhm.
But in your mind, you like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna play this role so I can get to where I'm going. The moment you get to where you're going, that's when your true colors come out. You know what I mean? And that's what people know how to mask what they really want to do so they can get to where they're going. When they get to where they're going, fuck everybody who helped them get there, burn every bridge they ever walked across. I'm here now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to see those type of people because they play the game so well, and that's what made me say, wait a minute, I got to put some. I got to detect the rare individuals and put a piece of merchandise on them so people can be like, wait a minute, that ain't a regular person right there. That's a rare individual.
I
And
saw
that's
that
where it came from.
you had Stamp Bro as one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is one. He do what he do. He ain't afraid to push the brand. You know what I mean? He being him. You know, so I got to get him some more merch. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I brought
Definitely.
y'all some too. I brought
Word.
y'all some. It's in the truck.
Hey.
I brought y'all some. I don't know who the large and who the medium, but I got
on
the
the
medium.
large.
And,
On
both
the
large.
okay, with the
We
large,
both large.
the medium is a big medium. How about that? I think he's gonna be able to fit it.
All right.
Yeah. Kyle just talking shit about my shirt.
What size you think
He
it
say,
This is a large. What I got on.
no,
What
what
size you think his
size you
shirt
think
is?
this shirt is?
That look like a schmeedy.
Exactly.
That look like-
Exactly.
What size my shirt is?
Exactly.
That like a large.
This a large. And
That
that's a
like-
large.
And this a large.
It kind of tight right
Yeah,
here though.
yeah,
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Kind of tight right there though.
I had bought the shirt. It said large on it, and I just put it on today. I said, man, I'm gonna need a little ass shirt.
But that's what I got coming in my new in the new Rare One collection. Like this is it. It's gonna be embroidery, and I'm gonna have a lot of graphics, new designs in it. While we in it, Fi Chief he in here. He gonna help me design a couple capsules coming up.
He the one.
Yeah, Fi Chief, man, the boy done showed his butt in him, man. Like me and Fi Chief, we got history. We come from under that umbrella. You know what I mean? We got some ink on our skin that's matching. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we persevered and we kept going. You know what I mean? He got organic growth, and you know I'm the rare individual, and we building. You know what I mean? We building, man. So yeah, that's what we got coming in the future, man. About to go crazy with my little winter capsule. I'm about to drop some Letterman jackets. They gonna be high, but you know what I mean. You got to know.
gotta get
I
that.
mean, we already
you
know.
paying for the Louis, you paying for Dior, so pay for this real shit, man.
So speak about that. Like how I feel like our people is still afraid to spend money with one another.
That's easy.
That just come from, you know, like we've been tricked, man. We've been bamboozled, man. You know what I mean? They've been bamboozled us for a long time ago. Like right here in Macon, man. Macon is powerful, man. The Queen, Back in the day, the UK people, they was over here, man, trying to run this land, take it from the Indians, man. It's a lot going on in this town. We got the Indian mounds. Like, we don't realize that we are them. If we just stop going against each other, we could be so much powerful, man. Like, look at the Asian people, man. Look at, other black people from other countries. They're together. You know what I mean? They look at us like, what are they doing over there? You know what I mean? Like, if we can just get the people in America, in these 50 states, the black people in America, we could just come together, stop with the bullshit, man. Ain't so many people got game, man. We could be way, way more powerful, man.
Man, I done been hearing that my whole life.
Shit, we gonna hear it for a long time because the powers that be fucked us up. You know what I mean? People don't even know about Mansu Musa, trillionaire black man from back in the day, 400 years ago. People don't know about that.
I didn't.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look him up. Telling you, man. I mean, had trillions of dollars, man, from salts and sugars and textiles and different shit like that. But they don't teach you that. Black people don't know that. They tell us about is slavery. You know, y'all was slaves. Y'all picked cotton back in the day. Nah. This was ours before y'all forced us to do that. So I just feel like it's hard for people to overcome if they don't know. You know, my grandmama, my mom, my pops, they always told me, you can do whatever you want to do. You special. You can do whatever you want to do. So I always felt like that. I been thought I was him. I been had personality. You know what I mean? So it's just with a capital P. You know, people got to be trained, and it comes from the people who raise you up at the end of the day. That's what I think. If you ain't have a good foundation, you lacking in certain parts. You know what I mean? That don't mean you're not good. You just not as good as the better man. You know what I mean? Who got all of that stuff, you know? I just think if we could just realize that we'll be better together than separated. We can come together, man. But it's just so hard. Like, down here making my uncle, he was running for mayor last year. And before, at the end of it, you could just see all the black people talking crazy about another black man. And it's like, he from here. This man from here. Napier Avenue, lived his whole life here. But it didn't go that way. People look at it different. Oh, he made it out. Yes, he made it out. Now he's trying to come back and be the mayor so he can help y'all make it out. But a lot of people don't see it like that. A lot of people just see it for, well, what is it going to do for me? You know what I mean? And we got to get beyond that, man. So that's why I'm trying to highlight the rare individual. It's to highlight those people from the youth to the adults, to the people like you guys who doing what they're supposed to do. Y'all being rare individuals, you know what I mean? We got to highlight that. You know, the goal is to create me a nonprofit program and go into these schools and let them know, you know what I mean? You can be whatever you want to be. Just got to, you know, with the proper guidance and teachings, man, that's all they need, man. So the rare individual collective is more than just clothing. You know what I mean? I'm going to touch the people with this shit.
So how it been going?
It been going pretty well, man. Like right now, I'm at a standstill right now because I wanna drop, like I said, from kids all the way up to adults. I want to have the full apparel line. You know what I mean? Like like how you going, let's just say H&M, they got everything. Yeah. I want everything. So it's just taking me a minute to acquire the funds and the capital to do that, but it's on the way. I say probably spring 2023, I'm gonna drop a whole new campaign. But I got some stuff I'm dropping now for the winter and fall. You know, you got to stick to my hoodies and my sweatsuits and, you know, different stuff and whatnot like that.
All right, cool. Is it, or like you thinking about film work or anything like that?
I want to shoot a film, and the actual title of the film is Greed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
You got a script?
Yeah. That's what I'm working on. Any script writers that want to help me get this script done, like I got all of the info. I just got to get it put in a script form and figure it out. So they were telling me about an app where I can just talk it into an app and the app will bring it to life. I don't know.
You write scripts on Jason?
Okay, I got a script man in here right now, and he from Macon, so we finna put this shit together. So yeah, Greed, man. Like it's a story about a kid who came up in a small country town, Macon, and he grew and he made it. He made it from Macon. He went to college in the town. And
With Savannah, right?
Yeah. Went to Savannah State, and, you know, yeah. He went and he kicked it with the big wigs, man. You know, he smoked white boys and drank Cabernet Sauvignon with Jay-Z.
I don't even know
You
what
know
that
what I mean?
is.
Hung out with Mr. Obama. You know what I mean? Like that boy got a story, but greed changed a lot of the trajectory of things, and I just think I don't know. It might not end up being greed, but it's based off of greed. You know what I mean? But yeah. I got a lot in my head. Film, TV stuff. I like YouTube TV. Like now that I'm learning this YouTube and whatnot, I'm gonna live on YouTube. I'm gonna start doing something every day on YouTube. I'm gonna drop some type of something on YouTube.
Wow.
That's the way. That's the way. I seen my man. I've been doing this shit 20-some years, right?
Right.
Wallow been doing it 5 years,
Right.
and he's off to the races.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
Off to the races. The man showed me some astronomical numbers. You hear me? Astronomical numbers. And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say what it was about, but he showed me some astronomical numbers, and I'm like, oh my God.
That's hard.
So it's like I gotta give him some content. So I'm gonna take a little key from y'all. This just me practicing. Y'all gonna see me. I'm about to get in y'all lane now. Don't get mad, cause I'm
man.
coming. I'm coming. They cutting checks for this content, man. Especially ours because they don't know it. We have it.
Yeah.
Like how you said when we started off, nobody got a story like mine. Nobody got a story like mine. Nobody got a story like us. Like, you know what I mean? We from Macon where they get the bacon. You hear me? Only thing you gotta do is sell it.
All right, so your journey of working up in the industry, what like some life lesson like you had to like cut off some people?
Take your heart out of it. When you do business, don't put your heart in it. I dealt business with my heart first. And then I realized, damn, that ain't how you do business. Business is business.
Business is business.
Cut,
Explain that more.
Clean cut. Explain that more as well. Like, okay, bring you and partner V.
Yeah.
Y'all got this thing going on. Put it on paper. Put it on the contract. Don't do partner, homeboy business. Make it real business. I got caught up doing homeboy business. And then I went 9-10 years in doing homeboy business. And then when you go try to tell somebody, look, I don't want to be the homeboy no more. You need to treat me like an executive. It's kind of like too late. They like, you did all this. Like,
Nah, you the homeboy.
You know, you the homeboy. And that's really what happened in my situation. It's just like you stay loyal. You know, we used to have these meetings, gangster meetings. We all come in the room and everybody put it out there. At the end of it, when I get there, y'all get there. You know what I mean? But it changed at some point, and I didn't realize it changed until it was too late. You know what I mean? So
Was it a recession album?
nah, I don't know when it. I still don't truly believe. I don't know when it changed. All I know is in 2014, it was over with for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it changed for him. I know in 2014 it changed for me,
Okay.
and that's when I was like, damn, this shit ain't what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 2010, my wife, she was like, baby, I'm going to tell you something. But I ain't going to tell you why. And she was like, this really ain't for you. And I'm thinking like, well, she see I'm still out here. I'm a wild boy still doing shit, you know what I'm saying, that I shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
And I'm thinking she hating because of that. I'm going to keep it real with you, dog.
Okay,
But
okay.
she saw that shit and she was like, this ain't for you. But I'm not going to tell you why. So for 3 years, I had to deal with that shit. I had to just keep going and bumping my head. 2013, 2014, I went straight to hit rock bottom. I'm like, damn, I got to start over. And I had to go back and tell my wife. She was my girl then. She's my wife now. I had to go back and tell her, you were right. And she didn't say, I told you so. She was like, I just couldn't give it to you straight up because, like, you know, when I'm for something, I'm for it. I'm going. She was like, just your eyes. And when I would talk to you, when I would look in you and you look in your eyes and you would talk to me about that shit, you were just all for it. I just couldn't crush you like that.
Did she tell you why?
At the end of the day, she just said because certain people just are for themselves. You know what I mean? Certain people are just for themselves. And it's nothing, no amount of loyalty can make them be different. You know, and that just is what it is. When I go back, hindsight is 20/20. When I look at things and how it was, or certain conversation we would have, that's what it was. Man, we going this way. And then you listen to the music, that's what it was about. All for himself. You know what I mean? So, it just when you loyal to your fault, that shit can blind you. And that's just what it was, man. I woke up in 2014.
So you kind of felt like you had graduated then?
Really, you know what? Let me take that back. 2014 is when God made me. Look, because we went through 3-4 deals. The Avion deal, I A&R 2-3 projects, and I didn't get what I was supposed to get in neither one of those situations. But I still was going. 2014, the big God said, okay, I'm finna show you. And he showed me that you're not going to get anywhere right here. And I just had to make my change too. But in 2011, I started my business. I started my own LLC in 2011 because my wife, she was on me. She was like, you got to do something for you. You got to do something for you. So in 2011, I created my shit, and that's when I started C15 Music Management. And we just started building, because I was already that. You know what I mean? I just never took it upon myself because I thought I was already in the system. I didn't have to come back and start over. You know what I mean? But, life happens, man, and you live and you learn. But key back to the original question, don't put your heart in it. Even with this podcast, fuck with it, you like it, but don't put your heart in it. Keep it business. Keep it business, man. Of course, you're gonna love this shit. You're gonna like it, but try not to get to the point where you making decisions based off what you feel in your heart. Base it off the business. If I would have did that back in 2011, I might would have ended it. I might would have had to get out of there earlier, but I might would be a little bit more into where I want to be right now and not having to, you know what I'm saying, smell a little more shit. Cause I ain't an ass kisser, but I smell a little shit to get where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? True story.
For sure. I ain't never
But
heard that one.
like more you speaking about passion though. When like you passionate about something, like ain't your heart in it though? Ain't like that heart is that driving force?
Yeah, but see, you can still be passionate about something and keep the business first. That's what you got to do. You got to keep the business first, man. You can't let your passion and your heart take over. It's business. Bezos, fucking, what's my boy name? Elon Musk. You see how he was finna buy Twitter? Then he said, you know what? Fuck y'all. I ain't doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's business. He not attached to Twitter. If this shit gonna make me I'm finna spend 44 billion, I need to make 84 billion. Or 88 billion. If this shit ain't gonna make me 88 billion, damn Twitter.
Right.
And you know what I mean? That's how you gotta be. He made that decision without his heart in it.
Right.
First, he was like, I wanna have Twitter. I wanna buy Twitter. It sounded like a fun thing to him at first. Now he like, you know what, man? Fuck Twitter. That shit don't make sense business-wise. It gotta make sense for business-wise. And I got caught up, and everybody gets caught up, man, putting their heart too forward. And you can have your heart and passion, you're right. If it's your passion, your heart is gonna be in it. But you can't make business decisions with your heart. Can't do that. That's my advice. That's what I've been through.
Yeah.
That's my walk of life. You know what I mean? So.
I just had want to get more clarity on it. That's all.
No, for real, that's a good question.
All right, so is he any new artists you gonna be working with in the future?
New artist, Bear One Boss, young kid out of Atlanta, man. He just different, man.
Bear
You
One
listen
Boss.
to his music, he different, man. He got a different sound. His producer, Pop Star Benny, Pop Star. You know what I mean? They got a different sound, bro. It sound like they got a whole fucking arcade in their beats. Like, you gotta check it out, man. You gotta check him out. Bear One Boss, that's his name on Instagram. Hot Sauce, Young Hot Sauce. He got co-signed from Uzi, Playboy Cardi, Trippie Redd, Thugger, The City Love Him, 23-year-old kid, That's who I got. That's who I wanna see get over the hump right now.
Who you rocking with right now to make it?
I make it, man. I love making, man. Anything come out of making, I'm standing with it. I'm gonna start out with the female, Jonna Bay. I fuck with that little girl right there. Marley Blue, think she out of Warner Robins, but she still from out of town. Anything around this area, they mine. Middle Georgia, I'm fucking with it. And of course, Billy Slum. He writes. He sings, he raps. Can't nobody fuck with Billy Sloan. That man uberly talented. He do it all, man. Who else I got? I ain't really big on him, but I hear his name so much. Baby Jungle. I hear his name so much. I never met him, but I hear his name so much up in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So he definitely on his way. And my man, you know the originals, my man Shay, So Say, So Sick, Ace 100. Adrian, man, he a little young cat, man. You know, you might see him in his Lowe's vest, just freestyling, going crazy on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, he got a hunger in him, man. Wallow had reposted him one time, and Wallow was fucking with the kid. You just got to stay down. Like he's one of them kids that he got it. He just got to stay down and just find himself. When he finds himself, he gonna be a force. He gonna be a force, man. And then we got my man, King. He got this campaign going with Hush, hustling until something happens. Kinky B, the founder, co-creator of Corporate Thugs Entertainment, Young Guns Entertainment. He back doing what he do. He got a young artist, Trey Baby. I think he from the low street, the low end. You know what I mean? He from out of Macon. I like him. Billy Pounds, B Jizzle. You know what I mean? Everybody doing what they doing. He having motion. It's just like I said, just staying down and building it. You know what I mean? Like Kink know what he doing. He just gotta find that talent that just gonna believe in him and keep going. You know what I mean? Like, and he'll be back down here turning it up in a minute before you know it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's some of the people that I'm rocking with right there.
For sure. What else you got to go?
Shit.
That's it?
Nah, man.
Man, give me some.
Nah, I'm
Give me
bullshit.
some. Y'all don't
But,
want to be messy. Y'all don't want to start no shit. Come on, give me
want-
some.
Cause like
You
you
wanna
wouldn't
start
even
some
say the name. You wouldn't even say the name.
Oh,
say-
get out
we
like
trying
that.
not to start no shit.
I'm just talking shit. I was just talking shit. I seen Clyde say niggas go to podcast just to snitch. I don't want to be recognized as a snitch on a podcast, so I'm just talking shit. Nah, it's dope, man. Y'all like what y'all doing, man. Spade to spade, man. Yeah, spade to spade, yeah.
For sure.
And that's what I did. I'm just gonna call it spade to spade. If my truth and hurt your feelings, so be it. It's the truth.
Damn. Love that. The who?
Man, talk,
I can't
real.
even hear you. I can't even
We can
see
edit
you.
it out. Say it,
Talk
but we can
real.
edit it out.
Where the first studio session?
My very first studio session was Trap or Die Days. Five Chief was there for Trap or Die Days, man. I was still goddamn in the streets, man. I was still in the goddamn streets, man. We was at Patchwork. I came in the game in Patchwork. $1 million facility. Some of the best, all I remember is Patchwork, man. Like, if you ever watch Trap or Die, the DVD, the documentary, I'm in that bitch. He rapping Trap or Die. He looking at me like, what you think? What you think? And I'm telling him what I think. Go back and pull it up, goddamn it. I'm in there.
I remember.
That was my, huh? It kind of do spoil you, though. You start off at this level, then you got to come back to the goddamn back in the wall, goddamn studio. That shit spoil you. But yeah, we did a lot of work, Patchwork and Dirty South. Back then it was Dirty South, Terrell Owens on it, but now it's called the Blue Room. And our office was next door. The office was right here. We'll work from the office from 9 to 5, and then from 5 to 5 in the morning, we at the studio. You know what I mean? My first fucking session I ever walked in, this nigga was making, what's the song where he said, Carbon, where you at, nigga? I can't remember the song, but he said, Carbon, where you at, nigga? And I'm standing right there, and I'm like, he ended up saying this shit to me while he rapping. Like, I didn't understand what was going on in, but I can't remember. It's a song, You Ain't Perfect. That's my first studio session ever. He was doing You Ain't Perfect. You ain't perfect, nigga.
Streets watching.
I think it's on, no, that's on Trap or Die. That's on Trap or Die. Yeah, that's on Trap or Die. That might not have been my first studio session then. Let me go back. That was one of my most memorable.
You went up
studio
Streets
sessions.
watching?
No, I went up. See, this what happened. First, the double CD came out, right?
When he was Lil J.
The Hard and South.
Yeah, the Hard in the South came out, and he asked me, And I don't know, we was in Atlanta. We was somewhere with my partner Flossin. Shout out Flossin. We was in Atlanta, and Flossin was cool with him before I was cool with him. And Flossin took me out to hang with him one night. And he asked me about the Hard and the Soft CD. We was in Atlanta. I never forget it. I was like, shh. Probably like 1 or 2 songs on there I like. He like, damn, the double CD?
Yeah.
I said, bro, I'm just telling you what I truly feel. You know what I mean? It's probably 1 or 2
That
songs.
shit was alright.
But to me, it was 1 or 2 songs on there. Him and Sonny Spoon and that Bouffale, or whatever the other song. Them the only 2 songs
Ain't
that I
fuck
could.
with 22s are better?
And 22s are better. Okay, 3. He had a few, okay? And I ain't see him after that for about a year. I ain't see him. That was like 03. I ain't see him until 04. And Streets is Watching. It was like right after Birthday Bash. Streets is Watching had came out. And I seen him again. He was like, shit, what you think now? I was like, shit, boy, you got him fucked up now, boy. you got him, boy. I can't knock it, man. He was like, man, you know you got the ear for this shit, man. You got the ear for this shit, man. You gonna be an A&R, man. Come fuck with me. And that's how Carbon 15 even came to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just hanging around, and I gave my true, honest, no yes man opinion. I like 1 or 2 out of 20 songs. I like 2 maybe. And then, you know, a year later, like I said, he drops damn Streets is Watching. I'm like, boy, you got him, boy. You got him. I said, what is a Carbon 15?
Yeah. That was my first time hearing Carbon 15.
No,
too.
I said, what is a carton of 15? He said, carton? I said, carbon. And he pulled it out the bag and he showed it to me. This is a gun. And he said, matter of fact, that's your new name, Carbon 15. And that's how I got the name, Carbon 15, right there. And we built and we kept going. And to 2014, he lost his mind.
So you think with the weight loss journey that fucked him up?
I don't know. I went riding for that shit. Even though I always told him he was fat as hell, but that nigga that's stupid as hell. What is the way?
Fat
Edit
dude,
that part out. Y'all don't put that in there, man. Straight up.
That's the good one, the fat one. That's the fat one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
With no facial hair.
But yeah, man, you know, you live and you learn, man. But if you listen and learn, you can continuously grow. You know what I mean?
When don't you realize that?
I still learn that shit every day. Cause it's certain shit that I'm still feel like, nah, I know that, so I don't want to hear it. But then I have to come back and be like, damn, I should have listened to it because I know it, but I don't know the way they know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta listen and learn unlimited until you die. You're gonna be listening and you're gonna be learning. If you want to be great, I want to be great. I'm gonna be one of the greatest, like my girl Nico. I want to be one of the greatest. That is a vow. Yeah, that is a promise. Y'all never heard that before?
Nico.
I just put you niggas down. Look it up.
You know about Nico?
She hard, bro. She hard, bro. Listen, when she put that little clip up, she probably had about 10, 12,000 followers. Now this bitch got like 520. She might got 1 million now. Let me look and see. She might got 1 million now, bro, but she hard, bro.
Nico.
It's Nico. I don't really know how to say it. She raw, bro. But I saw on Instagram back in March of last year.
That nigga said he got the TikTok. He going crazy on TikTok. You ain't got no TikTok, nigga.
Yeah, he white got one.
Somebody got one.
You right.
Damn, where did that go?
So, what's your 5
I see a 614.
goals, man?
My 5-year goals for the next 5 years is to I really want to help somebody from making go big. I really want that's been in my book since damn I started this shit. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody to say from my city to say this man took me from point A to Z. And now I can take care of my family, my children's family. That's my goal, man. So that might be a 20-year, goddamn. It might take longer than 5, but I've been in this shit since damn 2003. And my goal is to really get somebody from the 478. I didn't say 912. I said from the 478 up out of here, man. That's my goal. Whether if it's be this podcast, whether this episode help y'all go big, and y'all can be like, Carl, boy, we took off after you.
Yeah, I really want that to be the story.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
hell yeah.
saying? Like, so
Yeah.
you know what I
I want
mean?
that to be
Like,
the one.
I want somebody. I want to put somebody from Bibb County balling in big bodies. I want to put somebody on, man. I want somebody to get up there and
Hey,
be in
break
them
that down
rooms,
again.
man.
Balling in big
Balling in
bodies.
big bodies.
See though,
Bibb. You ain't
I
never
never
about
heard
that?
it.
What?
I was like in elementary school when y'all was saying that.
Balling in big bodies. When you pass the sign, oh, we balling in big bodies now. We in Bibb. Yeah.
Balling in big bodies.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. In my mind, shit. So I want to do something. I want my city to get its just due, man. I want when this fucking amphitheater get built. I want my people to be able to do. I want to do the making whatever. I want to have making day in that joint. You know what I mean? Like, well, we gonna all the talent that's here. We get to go do our thing in it, man. And it's crazy this shit happening, man. I told my uncle, I told a lot of people, man, by the making mall, turn it into an outside amphitheater. And this shit really happened, dog. I wish I would have hit the lottery. I'd have bought this shit. Did it my damn self. Whoever doing that, call me. I need a job, and I'm gonna tell you what to do and who to bring, who not to bring. Whoever got that land.
So like, you think it'll be a opportunity to get a real big artist to wanna make some money here?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You just gotta show them. If you build it, they will come. Back in the day, man, Whiskey River, man, used to be big. Whiskey River used to bring them big ass country artists in here. You know, like the Making Auditorium used to bring R. Kelly. A lot of people came here. You know what I mean? But we just got to get that shit back going, man. Let them know, man, we ain't all about, it's more than the gang shit. You know what I mean? This town, man, like people, we get a bad rep. But it's a lot of good opportunity down here, man. So hopefully that will bring a Drake or a Chris Brown or, you know what I'm saying, or a Future down here. Because them guys ain't been here since they got big. You know what I
sure.
mean?
So true.
Macon ain't never seen Drake.
For sure. I know you done asked me about big artists, like what we need to take them and all that. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah,
You
Partner
like,
V tell me,
you
listen.
You ain't gonna make them.
They ain't ready. Partner V tell, let them come to Atlanta. That's what he tell y'all,
Straight up.
saying, because you going to waste your time if they not, and that it's take a lot of money to put on a production that big.
Yeah,
But
Kinky tried to do it.
yeah, he tried to do it, but it just didn't pan out. We was at odds back then, but it definitely, I wasn't at odds with him. Him and Jay was at odds, but it didn't pan out, man.
Cause when where he had Bron Gotti and
Mm-hmm.
They came back to back. We got a Jeezy.
yeah,
Yeah, they were back to back.
Yeah.
yeah.
And funny story. He thought we were doing that to knock his show off, but we weren't. It just ended up that time at Thanksgiving, and that show right there. That was the show that was the last straw for me. The last show in Macon, November 22nd, 2014.
Who would that?
Yeah.
That's Keith. The day he got to the key to the city, ain't it?
I don't know.
Wasn't that the same day?
All I know is that's the last
It was the same day. It was the same day.
That was the last straw for me. I hadn't talked to him since then. Well, really, I didn't even talk to him then. I hadn't been in the same room with him since that day.
So what was it?
Wow.
Just, man, I don't know on his end. On my end, I realized that it's time for me to grow. You know what I mean? I can't speak for him. I never know to this day. I don't know. I just know I got a letter in the mail saying, sign this, is you sign this and sign that. I'm like, what? I don't do no statements. It's over with. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I still got the letter, all 8 pages of it. If I was a petty person, I could have been ran to the internet and put this shit on the internet and try to, you know what I mean? Like, but that let y'all know I'm way bigger than that. My millions coming for me. I don't have to attack another man or make somebody look like they ain't who they want to portray to be. Perception is not reality. It's not. But I'm not here to show y'all that he's lying. Oh, fuck it. It is what it is. My M's coming.
Do you think Macon have the infrastructure for music?
That's what we missing. We need more people like Partner V who can really change this situation, who can really say, no, yeah, we're going to bring a big concert here, but what we're going to do before that, we're going to let all the local talent go first. That's the type of mentality we need for the people down here in Macon. I wish I could be that guy. You know what I mean? Because I know what we need. We need people, we need to be on the platforms with the big guys. It could be a Frankie Beverly concert, but the Macon people need to go before that. The R&B people need to go before that. Don't bring these people in our town without putting the local talent first. That's how we're gonna get ahead. You know what I mean? So whoever do the show, call me. I'll tell you what to do.
So you think it's more the I guess not the venues. It's not that we don't have big enough venues, but
The venue is a problem too, because I don't think now we're about to have a Live Nation venue, because I'm sure Live Nation is going to get into that. But right now, Macon doesn't have a Live Nation venue. So if you don't have a Live Nation venue, people look at it like, oh, it's sketchy. You know what I'm saying? We don't just want to go to a hole in the wall. We might not make it home. So, you know, Macon doesn't have, we used to have one with the Macon Auditorium, but it's not, what is that, off Coliseum, sorry, the Macon Coliseum. Centralplex, the Macon Centralplex.
Yeah.
But it fell off.
Yeah.
It fell off, man. So it starts in Macon. The people in Macon got to want to help the local talent get to the next level. That's the issue. If these people want to just run to the big names every time, how we going to get on? You know what I mean? You can have the big names, but you still got to put the local talent up front. And I think that's why Atlanta wins. They always trying to usher in the next one. They trying to usher in the next one, whether if it's an open mic or whatever it is. You know what I mean? They trying to usher in the next one. Here, we're trying to chase the clout. We got to get off of that. That's a good question, by the way. This need to be the third man on the show right here.
He done been
Man,
on here.
he on the con when we had somebody like you.
He here because you here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, come on, ask me some more, goddamn. Whatever you got, I'm with it.
man, y'all call me out like that.
Yeah, you on the spot. You hired.
I think it, man.
Come on now. No.
Yeah.
I'm finna let you sit right here.
Okay. With your clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you got to the point where you're at that manufacturer, like?
No, I ain't got that yet.
Okay.
I'm still buying blanks myself and getting it printed up. I'm still in the trenches. I'm still in the middle with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got people like Wallow. He'll wear my shit. You know what I mean? And big interviews. He did an interview with him and Kevin Gates. He had my shit on. My shit went to dinging. Ding, 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 ding. That goddamn Shopify shit was jumping that day. You know what I mean? Or he'll make a post. He wearing my shit.
I saw it.
Out of love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't pay Wallow what he get for a post. Nigga get 50,000 to post. You hear what I'm saying? I don't post my shit, tag my name, tag my brand. I ain't give him one dime.
You see?
But I gave him true,
fucking tripping.
rare individual life. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
But you can't charge that until you worth that.
That leverage.
You gotta get there before you can charge that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he got there. You can't take nothing from that man. That man was in prison for 20 years, man. That man came home, and in 3 years, he got Barstool Sports to buy into what they believed in. You know what I'm saying?
Broke the mold.
They became partners. Barstool don't own that shit. They partners. Wallow and Gilly own 80 to 90% of that shit. I don't know, but they own the majority. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you stay down, man, you can build that shit. That just is what it is, man. I'm on the rare one collection. It's gonna be my second collection. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay down till we bust the mold, till I make $1 million out cotton. Yo, I said that in another one of my interviews. I mean that. We're gonna make a ticket out cotton. Ticket is 60 plus another one. You hear me? That what coming all out cotton. It's on the way. I ain't got that yet, but it's on the way.
My Roman say you put the travel guide and the free sleep for the shirts together.
I know, I did. I put that campaign together. Like, that's why it's easy, it's secondhand, it come to me second nature to me to come up with a slogan, put it on a shirt, put it out. But the only thing back then was, we was giving that shit away. We giving that shit away. Now, you know what? Let me tell y'all this too. I'm about to interject a new hustle. I'm gonna have a certain price for the certain shit that I want, but my new shit is, what you want to give me? I ain't got a price on it. What you want to give me? You want $5? You got $10? I'm gonna take whatever you give me. Cause I just want to get it out there. Ain't nothing regular about us. I just want to get it out there. We rare individuals. How much you got? Come on with it. Cause at the end of the day, the big God gonna bless me. I'm straight. I ain't worried about none of that shit. Money ain't never made me. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't never made me. That's how I went so hard for all those years. And if it wasn't for me getting married, I would have never said, hey, you know what? I need to get some more money. I'd still be lost in the sauce, just riding off of loyalty. That's why my wife, she a blessing in disguise, man. And I never got down to do it wrong because she let me realize, boy, you him. Stop acting like you ain't him. You him. Yeah.
Find a good thing.
You better get you one. If you ain't never had one, you better get you one.
Find this.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm trying to tell you, I slipped. We men. I slipped at the beginning. Not even just when we was married, but it's just like you make dumb mistakes. But now, bro, I cherish that shit like nothing else, man. Fuck a bitch. I don't give a damn what you got.
So do you ask her for like advice too?
Everything. Before I came here, I called her, baby, what I need to talk about? Don't talk about that nigga. That's the first thing she said. Don't talk about him. But that's just a part of me.
Yeah.
That's why we don't say his name. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
unless you just straight ask me that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I might answer or I might deflect. You know what I mean? It just depends because I'm not here for that.
Okay, so I was up here kicking it with like, man, it's been long, like 5 years ago, 2015. You was like, you know, always being up. You always been like close to the beach, and you know what I'm saying. Kind of, you know, I wouldn't say you knew about the show, but in a way you would hint some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you always was 2-3 years ahead of what people would see.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a true story.
Yeah, like as far as the show go, like, do you interact with it in any way?
I used to chop it up with Lil Meech. Meech's son, I used to chop it up with Nephew alone a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he told me, he was like, man, I'm about to play my dad. I'm like, what? I'm about to play my dad. And you know, the original filmings, the casting was in Atlanta. And it was just amazing. A lot of people was calling. You know, people will call me now and be like, hey, can you, what's going on? Can you do this, that, and the third? And they think I'm still tied in to that. I'm like, nah, you know, I'll see what I can do. I don't never just put it out there. But I think what BMF is doing, they hadn't got to the Atlanta part yet.
Right.
But when they get to Atlanta, I'm anxious to see what they gonna
I
do.
feel like they'll reach out to you, like, just to get the inside from that.
Because I got a different view, man. I seen it all, man. I seen the BMF. Oh man, this shit
No,
crazy.
go,
This
go, go.
This shit deep, man. This shit deep, man.
Them vision nights. And
Oh man, nigga, the big Magnum bottles of the damn rosé. See, niggas drink champagne now, but the shit Big Meech was drinking that Perrier Joliet with the flowers on the bottle. Y'all ain't drinking that. Y'all drinking that cheap shit. Meech was drinking that goddamn real deal Holyfield.
Hey, man.
Like for real. Like, I'm sorry, Rosé. I fuck with you. I fuck with Rosé, but he ain't doing this shit goddamn Meech was doing. This shit had sexy flowers on the top of the bottle. Like,
cheap shit, man.
the man went bullshit, man. Like, for real. I don't even see that shit in the stores when I go to the stores now. I do not see Perrier Juliet. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but Perrier Juliet. Big bottle with flowers on the bottle. I guarantee you don't see that no more. But I seen them. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, the BMF, man, like, we seen Nino Brown in real life. Yeah, he lit my blunt one time. We was in fucking Justin's one time, right? When he used to take over Justin. He took over Atlanta. Nigga, not even from Georgia. He took it over. But this night, we was in there. We was in Justin's one night. He opened it up out the club one night. And it was packed. Everybody was in there kicking it, smoking weed, doing what we do. And damn, I don't even really supposed to show this, tell people that I smoke on the net. Cut this. I'm gonna tell this to y'all, but don't put this in the shit. So goddamn, I don't put that shit out there on the internet.
Right.
You know, Trayvon, you know, when he died, the first thing they did was put him smoking weed and doing dumb shit. I don't like to let people in my personal world like that. But anyway, goddamn, we was in the Justice. I'm on the wall, and I just rolled up a blunt, and I'm like, damn, I need a lighter. So I'm hit somebody with a light. You got light, you got light. And I guess Meech walking by, the nigga just put his hands in and he lights my blunt up. What real deal? $270 million nigga gonna light a nigga blunt? He really don't know. I ain't know him at the time. Home stopped there, lit my blunt, hit me with this, and kept going. Home just was a solid ass dude, man. Through and through, man. So I can't wait. I hope 50 do it, give him the real justice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was there.
home was a trip, man. Home was different, man. Like, we seen Nino Brown. I seen Nino Brown, bro, with my own two eyes, man. He really did it. Like, I never seen, like, he showed me a lot of shit I never seen before. Lamborghini Murcielago, I never seen it in real life until I seen Big Meech in it. And then it was 10 cars in front of him, 10 cars behind him, and he was in the middle, pulling up the Magic City. Real diamonds got out in the nighttime. That shit hitting. I'm like, damn, fuck these niggas. My nigga from New York, my nigga CeeLo, he was like, yo, Bone, don't go by them niggas. Them niggas is cayenne pepper hot. Don't go by them niggas. Never forget it, dog. We was in Magic City. He was like, yo, Bone, we going over here. We not fucking with them niggas. Them niggas is hot, my nigga. We not fucking with them niggas. This is when the Jordans with the case came out. They was in a case. They was white and they had a blue and they had the strap over the top. 19s or 18s or something. All them niggas had them cases in the club, but it was money in them cases. Think about them Jordan cases. There were 20 of them niggas. They were walking in Magic City. I'll never forget. They had them cases in their hand. From Magic City to Gentleman Club to the Atrium to him doing his own events. Man, that was a time, man.
The only story I hear about when he brought like basically the zoo out, the Atlanta zoo out to the party.
He had lions, he had giraffes. This nigga Big Meech, man, ain't nobody fucking with Big Meech, man. Nigga tried to do that shit, they in the Fed right now. Everybody tried to come behind him and do that shit, they in the Fed. Yeah, No Line Gang, shout out to him. But they hit and they was making noise like Meech. They all went down. Cause Atlanta was done for it now. Like now they ready for it. You can't come in that town no more with that bullshit. As we can see with the YSL shit that's going on right now. They ain't playing, man. And I fuck with Slime. I fuck with him. But that shit he be talking about in them songs is too close to what really happened. Shit just too close to really what happened, and that's why he in that spider web he in right now. Atlanta powerful, man. BMF was a time.
Hey, what other?
BMF made a way down here to make it. Niggas down here make it was screaming BMF. Think about that.
Nah, yeah, I done heard
Am
it.
I lying?
You
Nah,
right.
you ain't lying.
You right. You right. You right.
This shit don't got an hour down the road. What are you talking about? This shit was in Macon. This shit was in, man. This shit was deep, man. So yeah, man. So I'm anxious to see.
Yeah, we had Billboard now.
Nah, it wasn't on Billboard.
It went on Billboard.
Not that I know of.
It went on now.
Not that I know of.
It was just in
Not
the
that I
city?
know of. It was just in
okay.
Atlanta. But yeah, man. Back to the original question. The BMF movement. It was real. It was real. Yeah.
So what all did you take away from that though?
What I take away from that is like you don't have to prove anything to nobody. Big Meech was letting niggas know I'm him. Yeah, I'm him. Me and my crew, we that.
Putting it in your face.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. And then once you get that many people around and they know you the guy, they gonna do everything they can to try to show you that they with you. And that's why he in jail right now. You know, without the murder and mayhem, Big Meech probably could have sold 1 million bricks. But when you add murder and mayhem into that shit, they coming to see about you, man. Too many kids died, man. Too many, you know, it was too wild shit, man. Like niggas getting killed in parking lots and shit. Shit got crazy. And then Meech ain't even like that. That's the coolest nigga in the world. He ain't even like that. But when you the top dog, you the alpha male, is other alpha males up under you. You really, if you not with them every day, how you gonna stop them? You can't stop them, man. So that was the rise and fall. I seen that shit, man. But now they back up again because of the TV show. You feel what I'm saying? His son doing it the legit way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Mimi, man. That's what they used to call him when he was a baby, Lil Mimi. But Lil Meech, now he him now.
Yeah. Hey, what it was like to have a pimp call your phone that time?
Oh, Pimp C?
Yeah.
That was big, man.
That's
Talk
crazy.
to Pimp C, man.
That's
That was
crazy.
big, man. He was high. He was upset, but it was big for Pimp C to call my first Pimp and Ken called my phone. You know, I had watched Pimps Up, Hoes Down That's a legend to me, man.
Okay, then.
Pimpin' Ken. He said, hey, man, this Pimpin' Ken, man. I said, damn, Pimpin' Ken? He said, yeah, this Pimpin' Ken, man.
You had never talked to him prior
I
to that.
never talked to him prior to that. He said the pimp want to talk to you, man. I said, the pimp? Yeah, Pimp C. I said, damn. Pimp C called my phone. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see how I talk to Pimp
So like he
C.
was wrong about the South though.
He was dead wrong. Here you talking about, them numbers was that. Stop lying, boy. Them numbers were that. Whatever the boy, now that's what I'm going to give him now. Everything that boy said about that work, he wasn't lying, boy. If they were 17.5, they were actually 17.2. Yeah. Yeah.
He just made it sound better.
So I'm just keep it real. Everything he said, that shit was true. And I know this because I overheard it. I don't personally know. I overheard these conversations.
Exactly.
I allegedly heard 17.2 a couple times. You know what I mean? Yeah. Allegedly. But yeah, the pimp called my phone, man. Like I said, it's just so many different damn. He said, man, listen, man. Hey, man, they say you who I need to talk to, man. To get the boy on the phone, man. You need to let him know, man, I'm not hostile, man. He said it just like that. I'm not hostile, man, but I need to talk to him. He never got on the phone with him, though. Dude was just a different dude, man. Gucci Man called my phone, too.
Tell me about that.
Yeah,
heard
Gucci Man
that.
called my phone too. You know, it's a lot of shit I don't talk about. I ain't gonna talk about it now, but he called my phone. He called
Him
my
that was
phone.
a follow up.
He called my phone. He called my phone the same thing, trying to talk to old boy.
But
I told y'all I was the glue.
yeah, but with that situation for you to be from here, how touchy with that? Trying to
Extremely touchy, so touchy that we can't talk about it. That's how touchy it was.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Very touchy, man. Just know it ain't what y'all think. It ain't what y'all heard.
Yeah.
It's the furthest from that. Yeah. But I lived that shit though. I had to come down here on the tour bus for Pukalote, rest in peace, for his funeral. And I remember to this day the nigga, he was like, man, you ain't gonna go in here with me? I'm like, no. Told your stupid ass anyway. I'm not going. I stayed on the bus. It was wild that day. It's been wild down here ever since, you know what I'm saying? Cause the city don't know. The city don't know. We know. We know. Rest in peace, Pukalote, man.
Did you ever get any fingers pointed at you?
Nah, hell no. Shit, I'm a non-smoker. That means I don't shoot. I'm not a shooter. So I don't get caught in that type of shit. I'm a non-smoker. The smokers, we know who the smokers are. I'm a non-smoker. I just know because that was my business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But no, I'm a non-smoker. I'm non-active. Yeah. Not active. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not active.
All right, so you being in the middle, like, hey, you ever got into some brawls because of that?
Mm-hmm.
Scars.
Mm-hmm. Couple on. Yeah, couple on, man. Couple on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of shit, man. We won't caught a couple of boys down bad, and they don't caught us down bad. You know what I mean? Shit happens, man. You know.
Come on, Caro. I mean, partner.
What's the situation with Tip?
Tip. That's my man. I fuck with Tip.
But did anything go on at that time? You know, at the height of both their career.
I think this wasn't at the height of their careers, but T.I. was bigger than Jeezy. He always been bigger than Jeezy. You know what I mean? And I just think that it's just always been a competition there. You know what I mean? Whether it's talked about or not talked about, it's just always been a competition there. And what the industry don't know about, see, I ain't gonna do like what Plies say, but it wasn't always cool. It wasn't always peachy clean.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And if it weren't for Big Meech, it could have been ugly. We'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to get on the podcast like what Plies said and snitch. I ain't going to do that. But, yeah, them boys, let's just say they had a roller coaster a roller coaster situation before they got to where they at now. Yeah.
But they
We'll
cool
leave it
now.
like that. But like I said, then again, I don't know what's going on because I ain't talked to Buddy since 2014.
For sure.
I'm a new guy, he a new guy. You know what I mean? That's just it what it is.
No, you really like a historian.
Oh yeah, I can give you some shit. This shit deep. Ozone, whatever you want to talk about.
Ozone?
Ozone magazine, New York, Don Diva shit, West Coast shit. Like, I took this shit. Like when I got the opportunity.
Oh, 211. Speak about 211.
211, that's my brother, man. Still talking right now. He had another first call. If I call him right now, he's picking up. 211 doing good. He got him a store out there in Inglewood. Where he from? Inglewood. It's my favorite blood. Yeah. My favorite real deal Inglewood neighborhood Pyru. He is that. You know what I'm saying? But that's my brother though. Like when I go to LA, I'm either staying at Freddie Gibbs' house or 211 house. I ain't got to get no room no more. Them boys got mansions and hills and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like they got to lay it out. You know what I'm saying? So it go back to relationship. That's what you asked me about. Relationship, they worth more than money, man. I don't burn no bridges unless that bitch already was finna go down. You know what I'm saying? But all my relationships intact, man. Like back in the day, we shot a lot of videos, right? And now the dude that we used to shoot videos with, he's what is his title at BET? I think he's like the executive. He do something at BET. But all of the shows that come through BET, they come through him. So like, I still get checks from this man. Like if this man need to scout or find a location in Atlanta, he gonna call Carbon. Carbon, I need a location to do this. You know what I'm saying? But my point is relationships. You don't ruin no relationships, man. You keep them. You keep them going. You know what I mean? You don't, even if you feel like somebody on some bullshit at that point in time, you got to learn how to tuck that shit and keep the relationship going. Relationship worth more than money, man.
He very good with that. I done told you that before, right?
For sure.
Right, cause I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm on some shit like,
It's fuck you.
yeah.
But look,
I'm putting
get
on
what
ice.
though? You can be like that, right? But still play the game. Don't let a nigga fuck you out your shit cause they stupid. You bigger than that. Work the move on them. Yeah, smell the shit. Don't kiss ass, just smell the shit. Ooh, that shit stink. But you can get past the stinking ass smell. Just don't put your mouth on it. I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's how I got
Yeah.
to this point, man. I will smell the shit, but I'm not kissing your ass. So you can talk a little of that shit to me, but at the end of the day, I'm not kissing your ass, man. I'm going for me. Yeah, I don't learn that shit now, bro. I took my heart out this shit, man. Take your heart out. Anything business-wise, take your heart out of it, man. Do it business. Of course, passion equals heart, but don't make business decisions with your heart. And if you feel like, fuck you, okay, cool. But if you need something or if you want something out of that person, play your role to get what you trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cruel, but people do that. People do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people play their role to get where they're going, and then just don't turn into the asshole to shit on people when you get where you going. Just stay down, man. Like, everybody is not as advanced as we are, or as the person who wants it. You know what I mean? Like I was telling my partner, like, yeah, he was like, man, you a shark, bro. You were born swimming. I was like, you can say that, but I got my head chomped off by somebody else that was a shark too. So you can be a shark, right? You born swimming, right? But you still got to learn what shit you can eat and what shit you can't eat. You feel what I'm saying? You might run up on a whale. You can't eat fuck with the whale will swallow you whole.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I was a shark. I am a shark, but I still got bit before. You know what I'm saying? Like how you talking about you get hit and then you want to do right. Nah, I was doing right, living my life like that, and I still got bit. So it's like, damn, don't do that no more. So that's why I say, take your heart out of it.
Right.
I mean, I learned that from Coach K. Coach K told me that. He was like, man, Carbon, you can't do business with your heart. Coach K the man right now, bro.
Yeah, the shit that he doing. with Keisha.
Anything you can talk about Jeezy, Rocco, Gucci Man, Migos, Lil Baby, Cardi B,
Yachty.
Lil Yachty, London, the female London. Like, Coach K got his hands on it, man. Coach K got his hands on it, man. And I learned so many methods from him. The sponge effect. When you put your smaller artists with the bigger artists to sponge their fan base. You finna sponge up their fan base because you know your artist gonna get on that track with the bigger artist and he gonna come up here. He gonna be right because he's gonna style and he gonna show his ass. I learned that from Coach K. That's a hustle. That you have to do that in every aspect of the game. You gotta go in and you gotta build relationships. Even as a manager, as a podcast space, like y'all, like you built that relationship with Wallow, you got to keep using that to figure out how you can goddamn get him to kick something to you, or you pull something from him to get y'all up there to where they at. So Barstool Sports can call y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That's what this shit all about, man. We got to be there for each other, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
And investments outside of the music business,
That bullshit.
real estate.
I'm trying to learn the real. Well, not trying, cause it's too. Let me take that back. Try, if, and maybe. You take that out your shit. Take that out your vocabulary. Like
Try, maybe.
Yeah, try, maybe, and if. I'm taking that out of my vocabulary. Like, I'm working on it. I'm looking to it. You know what I mean? Like, sooner or later it's gonna be where I want to be when it comes to investments. Cause I don't like to jump in shit without knowing what's going on. You know what I mean? And they talked about stocks and shit like that when we were in school, but they didn't teach it to us.
Shit.
So I gotta learn some more of this shit before I just put my hard earned into some shit. And then, like, even with 401k and shit and with jobs and shit, like they work off of the stock market. Stock market down, 401k down. Stock market up, 401k up. So it's just like I don't even understand that shit. I gotta do some more research. So right now I'm just investing in myself. You know what I mean?
All right. So we got three things that you live by, and we're gonna wrap it up like that.
Okay. 3 things that I live by. 3 things that I live by. Number 1 is always be you. That's the number 1 thing, man. Like, I know a lot of people, man, that try to chase what they think is hot, or chase what they think is the new shit, or chase what they see somebody else doing. I realize that shit don't work for you until it's your time. Until it's your time. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 1. Number 2 is always be honest. The truth gonna set you free. Like, that just is what it is. Just be honest, man. Like, I earned the name Carbon 15 for being honest. From being honest about my opinion on music. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you really know this shit. You got an ear for this shit. Damn, let me give you a name for this shit, because you're going to be my A&R. I earned that shit I earned Carbon 15 from being stand-up and telling the truth about how I feel. I don't care about if you got 5 million and I got 30,000. That don't mean nothing. I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. You know what I'm saying? That's number 2. Tell the truth, man. Be honest. And number 3, man, is like share, man. Share the game. Share that shit, man. Stop being greedy, man. Share that shit. It's enough for everybody, man. It's enough for everybody. Look, like right now, LeBron, he get paid all this money, right? Stephen Curry get paid a lot of money too. What that mean? It's enough money for everybody. Same thing for the music. Lil Baby getting $300,000-$400,000 a show. Drake getting $1 million. It's enough money for everybody, man. That just stop trying to compete with the people right in your face. That's number 4. You said 3.
Yeah.
That's number 4. Stop competing with the niggas, with people that look just like you. Share game. Oh, you got Avenue 3700. Oh, you got a podcast? Let me show you what we did to get here. Share game. That shit ain't gonna hurt you, man. Share game, man. You know what I mean? Okay, let me make it easy for you. Take the bro code and put the bro code in everything that you do. If you see your partner homegirl fucking with another nigga over here, you gonna go tell your partner what's going on. So put the bro code as the code of life. I know some game over here, bro. Don't do it like this. This is what I learned. Do it like this. Take the bro code or the female code. Females got their code, and the bros got their code. Let's make that as the universal code for us, black people. Share the game, man. Stop being so goddamn greedy. That's it, man. Share the game, man. That's what I want to end it on.
All right. And Greed is on the way. The movie.
Greed is on the way. The book, the movie. You know, I'm walking, talking, living proof, man. Don't be greedy, man. I'm telling you, you'll end up on an island by yourself. And you might have an island. You might have a lot of money. But you're going to be by yourself. Who wants to be by themselves when they die? Who wants to be by themselves in their thoughts? Think about that. Damn, bro, who can I call to share this thought with? Nobody. Because you shitting on everybody that ever fuck with you. Don't be that, man. Be a rare individual, man. Stand on your business, man. Like Yak say, man, my favorite rapper. Stand on your business, man.
Be a rare individual.
Mm-hmm. Or be a rare one. That's the new collection coming out Black Friday. The rare one collection. Yeah, we going all the way in. Socks, drawers, hats, tank tops, whatever you're thinking of. You be the rare one. Don't do nothing regular. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Who like regular? Do anybody get 87 gas in? Everybody gonna get 83 or 89. Ain't nobody get 87. Yeah, we don't do regular. Man. Ain't nothing regular about us. We rare individuals. You hear me? We from Macon, where we get the bacon, and we don't do nothing regular. Yeah, and I'm out of here, man.
Balling in big bodies.
Preach.
Yeah, balling in big bodies, a.k.a. Bib. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe y'all ain't never heard that before. I'm too old then. How old y'all? I'm 43. I ain't that old, man. Balling in big bodies is an acronym for Bib. B-I-B-B. Balling in big bodies. You hear me? Yeah, so that could be a big body car or a big body human being. You feel what I'm saying? You balling in a big body. It's simple as that.
Hey,
I get that from my little brother. I didn't know about it. My little brother put me on that, man. My little brother, man. Safe space, home, and security. Yeah, he put me on that. He said, bro, I'm passing the Bib sign. He said, oh, you mean balling in big bodies? And I've been stuck ever since then. I swear to God. I think he came up with that shit. I don't know. He don't know if it's a making thing. He the only person know about that. Yeah. I truly believe that. My little brother is the only person know about that shit, man. But I'm going to make it national.
Go right ahead.
Balling in big bodies.
Starting right here.
Mm-hmm. Starting right here on the Spade is the Spade podcast, coming to you to a internet near you.
Hey, bro.
What's up, man?
Well, we know
your type.
Shame when I said, shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage. The change in the